Procedure, thanks for helping kids like me and for everyone with special heart.
Hello, everyone. I'm Stephanie Lopez. Welcome to our Kids Heart Challenge wrap-up celebration, kicking off Volunteer Appreciation Week. Please turn on your camera if you are able to. If you haven't yet, please type in the chat your name, your school name, and your district to enter into our Amazon gift card giveaway. There will be plenty of opportunities to enter the drawing, so make sure to stay active through the chat box throughout the call. I'm so excited to celebrate each and every volunteer on this call. We have coaches, counselors, principals, and even PE leads joining us from 6 states. What brings you all together today? Well, it's your dedication to saving lives through participating in Kids Heart Challenge. When you complete a Kids Heart Challenge event, you receive a banner to hang in your school with pride. It represents life-saving funds, unforgettable fun with your students, and a legacy of better health. But it also means so much more than that. Here's Sonia Martinez to tell you more about what the banner represents.
Thank you, Stephanie. As you can see here, in 2001, we began awarding our schools a banner as a symbol of completing their Kids Heart Challenge program. 22 years later, it still represents so much. To some of you, the banner might remind you of the year a natural disaster happened in your area, but you still managed to finish your Kids Heart Challenge strong. Maybe a worldwide pandemic started in the middle of your Kids Heart Challenge, but you persevered and you have the banner to prove it. To some of you, the banner might represent a year that your school community banded together to beat a goal that you thought was not possible. Other banners might represent the year you got a student truly interested in jumping rope or passionate about helping others. We know that you educators have to endure so many twists and turns in your school year, and we are so grateful to those of you that make Kids Heart Challenge happen year after year. Who better to explain what the banner means to them than some of our volunteers from this year?
The Kids Heart Challenge banner means a lot to this community. We have a lot of kids close to home here that have sick hearts, and so these hanging up in our gym really help our kids to remember our purpose and why we do what we do. It helps those kids feel supported and loved.
When our kids come to the gym and they see all those banners that are on the wall, the first thing that comes to their mind is how important it is to exercise, how important it is to eat correctly, and what the Kids Heart Challenge is about. Is very important that they realize to take care of their bodies and their hearts so that they can live a long life. And this year we had a coach that passed away in the middle school, and he had a cardiac arrest. So we know more importantly now how important it is to participate in this endeavor. And we did it in honor of Coach Sanchez this year, and it really meant a lot to the community.
I'm super proud of the school and the community and what these kids have achieved for the American Heart Association. And so for me to keep that going on, I'm just excited, and I can't wait to see how long and how far it'll go and how many more banners we can get.
Kids Heart Challenge represents change for the better in our schools and our communities. Throughout the call, you will get to hear a couple of more recent milestones that you made happen with your participation. We are kicking off our milestone moment with a moment from 2010.
I'm Molly Pattison from the Greater Dallas Northwest area. Special shout out to the wonderful volunteers around these parts. You all are truly incredible, and we appreciate your efforts so much. In 2010, the Healthy, Hunger-Free Kids Act helped schools become part of the solution to the childhood obesity epidemic. It is a victory for American parents working to make sure their kids grow up healthy and for schools wanting to provide students with more nutritious meals and a healthier environment. Your participation in Kids Heart Challenge, along with your daily efforts to combat obesity in your gym, made this possible.
I remember when soda machines and salty snacks were taken out of schools. What a game changer that each and every school that participated that year was a part of. If your school participated in Kids Heart Challenge in 2010, you are part of that legacy. Please type in the chat 2010 to be entered into an additional entry into our Amazon giveaway. And next, we're jumping to 2015 with another milestone moment.
Hi, my name is Jade and I'm from the Western Oklahoma area. A big shout out to our awesome volunteers from Fort Worth, Oklahoma, West Texas, and New Mexico. We couldn't do what we do without you. I am proud to let you know that in 2015, the Every Student Succeed Act was passed. This identified school health and physical education as part of a student well-rounded education, provided increasing access to funds for health and PE programs. Legislative actions like these are made possible with the mutual partnership of the American Heart Association advocacy team and educators like you that support Kids Heart Challenge and the mission of the American Heart Association. Anything is possible with volunteers like you.
It is truly incredible the legislative impact that volunteers like you have helped us get past. Thank you to each of you, and please type in the chat box to let us know if your school has been participating in KHC since 2015 and has continued the legacy until today. Now we are moving on to a more recent milestone moment from 2019.
Hi, I'm Ben from the Northern Colorado area. I want to give a huge thank you to all of our amazing volunteers in Colorado and Wyoming. We truly appreciate all that you do for your students and communities, and we're so thankful to get to work with you. In 2019, the Tobacco 21 Act was passed, raising the tobacco age of sale to 21, which was previously 18. The American Heart Association lobbied heavily for this legislative action in order to reverse the youth e-cigarette epidemic and continue reducing tobacco use in the United States. Volunteers like you that participate in our programs are building on the legacy of educating our students on the dangers of vaping and tobacco.
Thank you so much, Ben. Please let us know in the chat if you were a part of that milestone. We want to hear from every single person on here that was a part of that 2019 that helped that those changes come to life. Next, I would love to introduce Samantha Nunez, who is Vice President of Youth Market. She wants to talk a little bit about the legacy that each one of you has been a part of for participating in the Kids Heart Challenge this year and what you were able to accomplish.
Thank you, Sonia. Samantha Nunez here. I am the VP of Youth Market for the lots of great parts of Texas, El Paso, Austin, Houston, and all the way down to the Rio Grande Valley. My first year working with the American Heart Association was in 2010, and the impact that volunteers like each of you have made creating healthier students in your school community is just amazing. If you could please type in the chat the first year that you participated in Kids Heart Challenge or Jump Rope for Heart. Any AHA staff that is on this call, please type in the chat your first year leading Kids Heart Challenge in your community. As we celebrate Volunteer Appreciation Week, I'm always reminded by the saying that volunteers don't necessarily have the time, they just have the heart. And for that, I wanted to take a moment to express my sincere gratitude for all that you have done and for all the heart that you put into your Kids Heart Challenge program this year. Your dedication, commitment, and passion for our mission of fighting heart disease has been truly inspiring. As a volunteer, you've gone above and beyond to bring awareness to Finn's mission and recognize local heart survivors in your community. You have worked tirelessly to keep parents informed and engaged, and your efforts to motivate students throughout Kids Heart Challenge have not gone unnoticed. As the American Heart Association approaches our 100-year centennial, I'm reminded of the legacy of life-saving research that started with just 6 cardiologists coming together in 1924 that is now led and made possible by the dedication of volunteers like you. Your new Kids Heart Challenge banner this year represents so much more than just completing Kids Heart Challenge. It represents your legacy. With over 2,600 schools completing the Kids Heart Challenge this year and your inspiring leadership, over 134,000 students took a health challenge. 83,000 of them took the challenge to be kind, and 56,000 of them took the challenge to move more. Through Finn's missions, over 31,000 families learned the life-saving skill of hands-only CPR, and nearly 30,000 families learned the warning signs of a stroke. So we also had a record-breaking year in Finn's mission completions, with over 21,000 families completing all 8 steps of Finn's mission. We know that each and every one of you know the importance of completing Finn's mission and the impact that we can make together. Kids Heart Challenge has evolved from this jumping rope activation to creating communities of lifesavers through hands-only CPR. And speaking of hands-only CPR, I'm going to throw it to a video all about Finn's mission.
When you encourage students to complete Finn's mission, you empower them to spread awareness by sharing on social media, editing their page, and sending emails, teaching them that their voice counts. You teach the importance of helping others, selflessness, and goal setting. When the students do a self-donation and get their first donation, you also encourage the importance of health by the students taking a health challenge, learning about the warning signs of stroke, and hands-only CPR, which teaches them to be a lifesaver.
When the American Heart Association came to us 4 years ago and said, we really want to implement Finn's mission into part of the Kids Heart Challenge, we were so excited and honored, first of all, but the impact that it's had over the past 4 years and getting letters and messages from parents and schools and principals and even superintendents saying how amazing this program has been. The parents are so impressed that their kids can come home and have so much knowledge about things like hands-only CPR.
So thank you all for everything you do. Finn, can you say thank you?
Thank you.
We hope you have a great day, and thanks for taking the time to listen.
All of you on this call today bring Finn's missions to life with your students by encouraging them to complete and learn life-saving skills while spreading awareness and helping others. We know educators like you have the power to truly inspire your students. So many future leaders participate in Kids Heart Challenge because they have a personal connection to our mission and are moved to make the world a better place. At the AHA, we know these kids are extraordinary, and we want to share one special boy's story.
Hi, my name is William. I am 7 years old, in first grade at Timberwood Park Elementary. February is American Heart Month, and my school is raising money to support the American Heart Association. Did you also know congenital heart disease is the most common birth defect in the world? 1 out of every 100 newborns are born with a heart defect. Unfortunately, there is no cure, but there is amazing science that can help. Now, I'd like you to meet my favorite sister, Audrey. She's my only sister, but she's still my favorite. Audrey is 4 years old and was born with a congenital heart defect. When Audrey was only 5 days old, the amazing team at Texas Children's performed open heart surgery to repair her heart. If you can't believe it, she was less than 6 pounds, and her heart, well, it was the size of a walnut. 4 weeks later, she was home with our family. If you saw her, now you could never tell. She is a miracle. Because of amazing research and science, she gets to live a fun and full life. Last fall, Audrey traveled to Houston for her 3rd open heart surgery. She did amazing and now has a new and improved heart valve. This is all possible because of her amazing medical team and continued research. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video.
Thank you guys so much for listening to William and his sister's story. You can find more stories like William's
through the Kids Heart Challenge Extraordinary Kids website, where we have a tab for Extraordinary Kids with Helping Hearts. There are videos showcasing students spreading the word about heart disease in fun ways, like William's video. We also recognize students like William's sister that are heart survivors. We are honored to share these student stories, and if you have a heart survivor at your school or an extraordinary kid that you know goes above and beyond to participate in Kids Heart Challenge and spread the word about heart disease, we would love to include them on the Extraordinary Kids website.
Is William and Audrey not the cutest ever? These stories inspire us every day, and we know that it's part of the reason why you educators do what you do. Throughout this call, we've shared a few of the breakthroughs that your participation has helped the AHA reach in the past, but now we want to look ahead to the future. We know that our mission is great, and that if we keep at it, we can achieve longer and healthier lives in our lifetimes and those of our students. Here is Brandy Nelson, who has been with the AHA and working in schools for 10 years, to tell us more about the legacy that you are a part of now and what lies ahead.
Hi, I'm Brandy Nelson from the South Texas Laredo Territory. A big shout out to our volunteers from Houston to Corpus, San Antonio to Austin, all the way over to El Paso, and even including parts of New Mexico. We cannot do our life-saving work without your hard work first, and there is so much more to do. This year, you joined us on a mission to teach 1.8 million families hands-only CPR through Finn's mission. And I can't wait to see what we can continue to accomplish together. Thank you for your time, your dedication, your passion. Thank you for all you do in your gyms, in your classrooms, even outside, to promote healthier, longer lives.
Thank you, Brandy, for reminding us we have so much to look forward to with the impact of the Kids Heart Challenge in the near future. Some housekeeping reminders: if you have not received your banner from this year, contact your AHA representative. If you're missing a banner from a previous year you've participated in, please let your rep know and we can track them down for you. Speaking of continuing your legacy, make sure to apply for the Kids Heart Challenge grant. Applications are due on May 31st. Let us know if you need the link. If you haven't yet signed up for Kids Heart Challenge, add another banner to your wall for the 23-24 school year. Thank you for everything that you do. Keep a lookout for an email announcing the gift card winners. We are also working over the summer presenting at various workshops and prepping for another banner year. We hope to see you soon. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you again for joining us. We know that there's testing and field days and all kinds of things going on at your school. We know that your time is very valuable. We are going to give you a few more minutes back in your day, and we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Please don't forget, let us know in the chat by typing "I'm in" if you are joining us again next year, so that we can make sure we have you down and that we have all of your information. We're now going to leave you with some pictures and memories of Kids Heart Challenges and jump rope for hearts from the past. Thank you again for everything that you do.